Back again. So something happened today that gave me a great idea. I've got my GNC Pro Box, which is basically just a box that they send you every 3 months with a bunch of goodies inside. Now, mine came in today. I've already opened it, so there's nothing actually inside of it. So I've already taken all the goodies out of the box, and I was just going to show you guys what I got and then kind of talk a little bit about them and what my idea for this video is. So we got a couple different powders here. Most of it's all powder, which this one actually was pretty cool. It's basically just some vitamins, protein blends, 2 different packs of BCAAs, which are essentially just different types of vitamins to support muscles. There's 2 different types of protein, and then these 2 right here are metabolism booster, essentially. They basically increase your metabolism and the thermogenic properties of your body, so it's supposed to help actually burn more calories. I think the actual math and all the studies say that it's probably more like 1.5 rather than like double, but to each their own. Everybody has their own different body, so everybody processes things differently, but that's besides the point. Anyway, the idea for this video essentially is I've already been working out almost on a daily basis. I figured I would try one of these just at random, see how it goes, see if I feel any different, and let you guys know exactly how that goes. Okay, so after careful consideration, I decided that today's one is going to be this one right here, this, whatever they're called, the Hyper, wait, there we go, Hyper Ripped. So that one, as it says on the packet, that it is a thermogenic pre-workout muscle igniter. Now that's just fancy talk for it's gonna make you feel like you're on fire. And probably tingly, itchy, kind of weird. Pre-workouts have weird side effects. If you've never taken a pre-workout before, imagine that tingly feeling like when your foot's falling asleep, but on random parts of your body and like 10 times worse. That's what pre-workout is. It makes you want to kill yourself, but instead you decide to do 1,000 push-ups. Pre-workout. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that, get a workout done. I will see you guys in a few minutes. Alright, so let me elaborate a little bit on what I'll be doing for my actual exercises today, just to give you something to work with, an idea of what I'm getting into. Alright, so basically for starters, we're going to be doing band flies, reverse flies. That's going to be focusing on shoulder blades, the back side of the shoulders, basically, the rear delts. Then we're going to drop down to band rows, which is just using resistance bands for those 2. And those are more of a warm-up than anything. That's why I'm doing 12 reps for those. And it basically just means you do that 12 times. Then I'm going into the actual heavy stuff, so we're going to do deadlifts, just weighted deadlifts, starting with a medium weight, and then going heavy, and then coming back down to a medium weight to finish those off. Pull-ups, similar fashion. I'm going to start with, high repetitions, work down for a rest, and then do it until failure. And bent over rows, basically coming back down to heavyweight stuff, medium weight for high reps, heavyweight low reps, finishing that off, and the Angel of Death to finish that whole back routine out. For those of you who don't know what the Angel of Death is, it's when you lay on your stomach and you raise your arms and your legs up at the same time using nothing but the contraction of the muscles in your back to sustain that. And then while your arms are up and your legs are up, you move your arms slowly like making a snow angel, only instead of laying on your back, you're holding yourself up on your stomach and you want to die. After I finish the Angel of Death, I'll be jumping over to my actual cardio routine for the day, which is going to be a HIIT workout, high intensity workout, off the Insanity book. We're doing cardio, power, and resistance. So if you guys have ever tried this or ever seen it, it's not bad. If you keep up, it'll definitely get your heart rate going, help you sweat out a bunch of stuff. So since I took the muscle igniter, whatever it is, we'll see how that affects me and if I sweat any more than I normally would. And I'll be back to tell you how it goes. Okay. I just finished up that weight portion. Aside from my hair looking completely dumb right now, there was something I forgot to mention. A few things to mention is basically the numbers, especially deadlifts. Just wanted to point out the weird numbers that I have for deadlifts. Normally for deadlifts, which is a compound exercise, something that you normally would do a lot of weight with, and it involves a lot of your body, you would never really want to go above 10 reps. However, in my predicament, I don't have the proper weights for my own like working sets. So I have to use the weights that I have, in which case the high repetition is really only about like 70 pounds. And that's just focusing a lot on the form for deadlifts. The 10, 10, and then 20 again. The 10s are the heaviest I can go with it here in my own house. And the 20s is again back down to about 70 pounds, just focusing on form, which explains the numbers that I'm using there. I injured that forearm and it's kind of inflamed right now, a little sore, a little wonky feeling from doing all these exercises, since they all involve the forearms a little bit and using your grip strength. Just about with any exercise you do when it comes to lifting weights, you're almost always going to have some forearm activation, some type of use for your hand and grip and everything. There are ways and some exercises that you can either minimize the use of the grip and forearms or maximize it, but that's a different topic for a different day. In regards to that pre-workout thermo whatever that we took earlier, I have noticed a few things, but I need to get started on this cardio workout, and then we'll talk more about that when I'm done with that. So let's try this again. I'm not actually all about this music. Let's put on something a little bit better. Much better. Okay, just finished up that cardio stuff. As you can tell, I didn't even break a sweat. Obviously, I'm lying. I mean, look at me. I'm completely drenched. But you know what they say? That's cardio for you. Most of the time, I've had plenty of pre-workout stuff before, so I know the general idea of how it's supposed to work and how it's supposed to feel. From this, I actually didn't get the normal tingle that comes with a lot of pre-workouts, which is good because I don't really care, but at the same time means that I might already be used to stronger stuff. So that's probably why I didn't feel that one. I did feel a slight jitter, like a boost in energy at the start, which is probably due to the amount of caffeine, B vitamins, ginseng, and some other stuff that's in it in order to help stimulate the overall energy in the body, metabolism and whatnot. However, I've been having some weird side effects with caffeine lately to where I experience more of a crash. I don't really get a lot of pep from the caffeine. I usually get more tired and drained. So I've had to cut most of that off, and could explain also why when this one kicked in, I got a quick jolt of energy, probably from the just sheer amount of caffeine in it. But then very shortly after, as I started to continue my workout, I did get more tired and fatigued at the start. Other than that, taste was okay. I feel like it might have done something. Can't really confirm any extra sweat because this is about how I look every time I do any of those cardio things. Because this is, again, that's cardio for you. I don't know. We'll give some of these others a shot and see how it goes. And as always, stay tuned. Fun fact, this entire video, I've been in my underwear.